Hello, in this video we're gonna see how to use functions in Maxima. So let's say we have a function, a very simple one, x squared, but you want to give a name for it so you can use it many times in the script. So in order to do that, use this this way of naming it in Maxima. You give it a name, so this function will be called now f, and you say what variables it depends on, and you use a colon equal sign to make the assignment. So from now on, f of x inside Maxima is related to this expression you wrote here. So you can evaluate that expression for a number or for whatever symbols you have. You can also make functions of more variables. So now I'll write a function of two variables, x and y, say sine of x plus cosine of y. And again, you can evaluate it at numerical values of your variables or any other symbols you have. You can also use these functions together with other functions in Maxima, so I can differentiate with respect to x. So you get this expression here with respect to x, gives me that. I can also do it with respect to y. I can also integrate this function with respect to x from a to b, and it gives me the expression here. And you can use whatever constructs in Maxima to build your function, so you can have a function that builds a matrix from your argument, something like this, 2 by 2 matrix. So if I apply it to 1, it will give me that. If I apply to whatever other variable I have, it will give me something like that. And say if you want to automate analysis of an expression, say simple polynomial, like this one, and you can evaluate it for some variable and some fixed number for your parameters, and it will give you the expression. You can put that into any sort of script or any sort of automated script to analyze your function. Again, you can operate in the symbol that you give here for your variable. So let's say I want to build a function that depends on the derivative of this variable that I put there when I call the function. So I build my function like that, and I wanted to evaluate for this specific value of my variables. So here's my function applied to this m and this x. So note that I picked whatever I put in here, calculate the second derivative, and there it goes. So another example, say I want to build a matrix, a transformation matrix or a rotation matrix from some input angle theta. So I can build a matrix something like this, and I can use it repeatedly in some other script that I have for that. So I don't know, transformation matrix for 0, its identity, and for 90 degrees, something like that. And a final example, if I want to calculate partial derivatives of some function as an input. Say I know that this function f1 is a function of x and y, so I will write it something like this. So that is my function. If I apply it to, say, linear function of x and y, it gives me these derivatives. So that's it. Very simple way of using functions in Maxima. Just remember the construct, variables, column, equal, and you're good to go.